So I finally have time, and my room is situated to where I can do an in-depth craft room tour. So this is what I call my working craft room because I have another one for storage. And I ended up putting a little table here because I needed a place to hold my paper cutter. And these are two journals, or excuse me, three journals, duh. Three journals that I'm working on right now. They are called prayer/revelation journals. They were journals that you'll take to church and you will write in your thoughts, impressions, or whatever inspirational things that you would bring home from your time at church. Those are all my acrylic paints there. That is a cross stitch that my sister Sherry did for me. And then as we kind of go down this cabinet, that is my most frequently used dies, and they're just shapes. Then I have some cigarette cards. Next, I have miscellaneous small paper, mostly paper that I got from your creative studio. Then I have an assortment of postcards there. This is my most frequently used stamps, most of my vintage stamps and what have you. In the first drawer here, this is ink daubers and some of my inks, my distress inks. This drawer here has all of my waxes and some rust stuff here, some gilding flakes there. And I notice that's dirty. I gotta clean that. This has a little bit of extra room. These are my blending brushes. This one is my baby wipes and my stamp cleaning pad and scrubbing sponges. These are bigger punches that I didn't have room for over where I hold all my punches. And then as we come up, this stand here, I'm going to back up a little bit. That's my TV that I watch my YouTube videos on of my favorite people. This is my washi tape storage. And then this still has a little bit of room in here for some things. And then in this drawer here, these are all my kind of mixed media supplies, crackle paint and collage medium and texture paste. This drawer is my jelly plates, some painter's drywall tape, and then my Barbie doll for doing a body, an image. Then there I have some gloves and a few things to mix paint in. My triple thick gloss glaze. This drawer holds my painting palette, brushes, sponges. And then the bottom one has brayers, extra Cricut supplies, and some combs for making ribbons. And then as I go up on this cabinet here, these are my embossing supplies, my heat guns, embossing buddies. These are all my embossing powders. These are the clear and the white embossing powders. These are little containers of velvet that you can sprinkle on top of glue that has been outlined like on a dress, and it makes it look like the dress is like velvet. It's it's a cool technique. I did that on one of my videos. I have some Stampin' Up, what are these called again? Pigment sprinkles, my perfect pearls, some glitter. These are mica, excuse me for that big noise, the mica powders there. And then this has glittery washi tape, and I've got a couple of more containers and more room for things, so fun. I've showed you this before, my Lazy Susan for my Gemini, my computer. These are Lazy Susans that spin around, has my glue and what have you. This container has some, this is something that I bought when I was in the Philippines. It is a letter opener, and this is also from the Philippines. This bowl here's got just some various things in it. I bought that in Vietnam. That little spinner thing there, sorry for the jiggling, is I bought at an antique shop in Montana when I was at Gail's crafting retreat. This I bought in Holland. And then I've just got some various pins and jewel picker and picky tool there. That's my mini Stampin' Up die cutting machine. That is a fantastic machine. That is so useful just to have on your desk. I'm going to come around here a little bit so that you guys can see the size of it. It is perfect for using for really small little images that you need to die cut. And again, the nice thing is it fits right there on my desk. Then I have some glues here and what have you on this Lazy Susan. And then this Lazy Susan has some scissors, some sprays, just, you know, my rulers and what have you. And then this cabinet, this first cabinet here. By the way, this furniture's IKEA furniture, and it's fantastic. There I've got some of my inks that I do use frequently, my stapler and my Tim Holtz tiny attacher. This drawer has various different kinds of scissors. These scissors make it look like it's grass. This is my book weight. These drawers slide out really nice. This is all adhesive stuff. My glue sticks, tape runners, glue dots, things like that, double-sided tape. And in this drawer, again, miscellaneous stuff, alcohol wipes and various tapes and what have you. And then this is my most frequently used things for decorating on journals. I've got women and children numbers, hole reinforcers. I didn't label that. What is that? Oh, that's flowers. I just put it in wrong. Yeah, flowers, dehydrated leaves, dehydrated flowers, calling cards, birds. These are from Rachel. This book belongs to. If you guys need labels to put for books, she's got fantastic one. Just some words, quotes and definitions. And these I got from Sacred Mementos. There's just letters so you can spell out some words. And then, so you can see I've got this beautiful natural light that I'm able to craft with. And then on the left side here, this is just office supplies. These are my frequently used punches for notching pockets and corner rounders and what have you. Almost an empty drawer. Dang, I love that. Lots of room. This I use for taking out the backs of die cuts. You just lay it on there and then run this brush over it, and all the die cuts go in there. The negative part, that really makes it easy. These are all my cutting plates for my Gemini and for the little Stampin' Up machine. And then this very bottom one is all bookbinding things. Clips. This is fantastic. This is what I use for punching my holes. I've got different kinds of wax threads and needles and what have you. So that's all at close reach. Then on this wall here, this is all of my Tim Holtz Distress Oxides, some mica sprays, various inks. And I love that. That's beautiful. And then on top, let me just back up a little bit. This is everything that I have, well, not everything, but a lot of the things that I've created over the years. I did do a video recently where I showed all of that. And so these are my favorite things that I've created. So that's why they're up there on that shelf. And then the first top shelves. Then I have, these are all my Stampin' Up papers across there. And then this I created. It holds many dimensionals. This is a vase that my mother gave me. That back thing, I think I just got at Hobby Lobby. It's just a little empty container. And I bought this in Croatia. And then as I come down here on this shelf, these are just some of the books that I use frequently. They have labels in there. There's Tim Holtz. I think this has Tim Holtz people in it. This is a idea journal and some other books and what have you. And then the next one down is also some things. These are all Stampin' Up die cuts that I use. Again, some more letters, butterflies. This is empty, so I can put more things in that. This shelf here has some of my language papers. I've got a French book pages there. These are Medieval Mirage. I'm going to switch hands here. Medieval Mirage digitals. And then I have just some French book pages, some French ephemera, Jane Austen, Medieval Mirage. These are German book pages, English book pages, Spanish book pages, checks and receipts, dictionary pages, and then I've got lots of Italian stuff. Mostly I've gotten it from Rachel, and then this is all my ledger paper. Then back here, this two Bibles here, they are French, and my ex-husband, who is French, brought them back for me from France this year. This is a journal I bought. I love this little journal that I bought from Louise Fraser. Isn't it cute? I just love this little journal here. And then this cup I bought in Amsterdam. And then this is one of my oldest Bibles. This is from the 1700s. That has fallen off there. Then I have an empty shelf there to put more paints and what have you. This little Lazy Susan thing just has different die cuts and stuff that I can use when I'm making journals. This little circular thing, Lazy Susan, my friend Sandy gave that to me. And then as we go over here, this is some slow stitching that I did. And then this is a journal cover that I still need to complete the journal. But remember when I was talking about the Barbie doll? I paper mache'd that. there. I have a video on making this cover, but I need to finish the journal there. And then this is all my 6x6 paper, some old vintage books. I believe these are from the 1800s. Then on this shelf here, this is all of my Copic markers. Continuing down there, then my Stampin' blends, then all of my Nouveau drops and glitter glue and what have you. Then in this first drawer here, this is kind of a miscellaneous drawer. I've got a little bit of everything in there. I didn't quite know what to have in there. These are my playing cards, my wax seals, and my wax pellets. This is my Tim Holtz drawer. It's got tissue paper and the distress crayons, his fabric tape, and some of the Tim Holtz die cuts. This drawer has a lot of envelopes in it. A lot of them are coffee dyed. And there's also some bags in here. This drawer has my silicone mats. And then the bottom one, these are my library cards, my CD holders. Oh, this looks like some... I didn't do this one, I don't think. I think that could also be from inked paper art. But these are mostly coffee dyed or what have you. There's some little glassine bags here. And then in this top drawer, this is all metal. I've got, these are closures for my journals. These are, what are they called? Frames, label frames. These are also closures for journals. This is a pretty one. This is a butterfly closure. I've got some rusty bits there. These I make, I punch 1-inch circles and put pictures in there and then add clear embossing powder over them, and they look old and good, aged. Just some different oval things. Here are some kelp pens, and these are some watch springs and what have you. I have some of those for sale in my Etsy store. So if you want any of those, go on over there. This is bulb pens and corner protectors for journals, some doodads for dangles, and other clothespins. These are all charms and keys. These are my jump rings, and these are also for making dangles. This is all wire stuff, chains and elastic, a little bit of clothespins there, some eyes. I'm still, oh, there's too many journals I want to make. I bought these eyes to make dragon journals. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it one of these days. And then this drawer has all of my beads and my cutters for cutting wire and what have you. This drawer has my eyelets and my big crocodile and hole punches, what have you. Then this drawer here has my scoreboards, got a big one, and then I think that's a 6x6, some scalpels and cutting tools and what have you. These are all my paper trimmers, besides my big one, some Fisker ones, and then I've got a couple of Stampin' Up ones. These are my envelope punch boards, and then stamping pads, my Stamparatus. These are all little embellishments that I've made to go onto journals. And so there's paper clip things, some tags, some whale tail tags here. Just all kinds of fun bits and bobs. This drawer here has fabric things. I made these fabric hearts. They need to go on journals. And then I've kind of color coded it. Just some pinks and stuff. These are little toppers and things to put on pockets, what have you. My seed beads there. And then the last drawer is Velcro, magnets, and my label maker. And then this thing here, you can spell out words using that. Okay, whew, my back is killing me. Okay. And then this is all of my Stampin' Up stamps, re-inkers, and a lot of the pins. The top shelf there has various colors of buttons. This is my guillotine cutter. These are all different kinds of ephemera and stuff, people, frames, tags, what have you. This all there is paper, 12 by 12 papers. This is all 12 by 12 papers. A lot of this is Stampin' Up paper. Fantastic paper. They really do high quality paper. And then this is, sorry for the motion, guys. Those are all my punches. And then I made that bag some time ago. Down all of these is all hand dyed paper, whether it be coffee dyed, avocado dyed, cabbage dyed, various things. And then all of my scraps here. I put my scraps in little pockets. What are those called? Work order pockets. And I have them separated by color, like, like green. If I'm working on a green page, then I can just pull that out. Purple page, things like that. Then I've got twine and threads here. I'm not going to go through each of these drawers. It's got vellum and acetate and various papers in there. Then I've got my printer there. It's a Epson EcoTank. Love it, love it. Hardly uses any ink at all. And then I've got some more drawers here. These are nice little drawers I ordered from Amazon. And that's, like I said, what I have my washi tape in. And then I've got various papers there for printing my, high quality paper, and then regular copy paper, then ink refills, and some more coffee. Oh, these are what I use to back pages with. So I'm going to turn the camera off and then go into my storage craft room. So this is a spare bedroom, and I call this my storage craft room. Although it could also be a sewing room. There's my sewing machine there. And then over here to the right, and I'm not going to go through everything. I've got all kinds of threads, embroidery flosses, different colors of ribbon, what have you. These are all my fabrics here. And then just different containers of laces and what have you. You've seen me show this before. This is my scrap rack, and it's just got lots and lots of embellishments in there. These are just extra glues down there, and adhesive, Mod Podge, what have you. This up here, I'm going to be doing a live sale Monday night at Sacred Mementos. It's on her YouTube channel. Again, Sacred Mementos. And I'm not sure what time it starts, but if you subscribe to her YouTube channel and then put in for notifications. You will be notified what time that is, because I don't know the different time zones of when it is, but this is some of the stuff I'm going to be selling live there. Then these two rolly carts have fabrics. They're all labeled with the different colors of fabric. This is a little rolling cart of finished ephemera that can go into journals. Then that's all the cards and letters I've received from people. And then books, various books that I use. Love these. These are all my religious antique books there. And then this is a rolling cart that is all sewing supplies. So I can roll it over to my sewing machine. It's got my scissors and what have you. And then in this closet here is my file cabinet. It has various, like there's some of my Christmas stuff that I'm going to pull down. I'm going to start working on my Christmas journal today. Those are my albums, photo albums. Then these are an assortment of different tablecloths, some that I use for entertaining, and then some that I use to cut up. Then my iron, more stuff for different journals. I've got all my nursing journals there. I've got my two big shots here, my big shot, and then the other one. There's all kinds of sewing stuff there. Then just, I'm going to show you this drawer in the file cabinet. This is all the paper that I have for coffee dyeing. So there's tracing paper, different kind of packing paper, you know, just a lot of stuff that I have bought either at garage sales or Deseret Industries, Goodwill. That I use all of that for coffee staining. And then now I'm going to back out. This here is one of those shoe organizers that hang over the door, and I have all kinds of bags hanging there, glassine bags and paper bags and what have you to decorate. And then on the other side is my wall of ribbon. Those are hanging with a shower curtain hooks, and so I'm able to come very easily and quickly and pick out a color of ribbon that I need. I have so much ribbon because there was a shop in Mesa, Arizona, that was going out of business, and they had big buckets, and you could go in and fill your bucket up, and it was $5. And so we jammed them to the pack. There are some containers up there. I have my molds for my resin trim that I've gotten from India. This container here is watercolors. The very top one is all my rice paper, then quilt pieces, then different napkins, packing things, my doilies, just various things. Just lots and lots, just like everybody. There's all my Stampin' Up stuff. Different kind of papers. I bought this cute little thing there. If you can see right there, they've got little drawers. I bought it at an antique mall. And then my paper bags right down there. Pens, what have you. These are all my Stampin' Up ribbons. The next one is all of my laces by color. So I'm able to just pull it and pick what color lace I want. For my ivory lace, I have it in a big container, and my pink lace too. And then let me just show you, oh, this, you guys saw a video of that. My sister made me that. Isn't that cute? Just fantastic. But I'm going to show you this light. This light, gosh, if I can remember what the name, the brand is. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to look. But this is a fantastic light for sewing. Sorry, I'm jiggling this all around. This is a fantastic light for sewing. Look at how that looks. See? That really magnifies it. And you're able to put it any way you want. It came from England, so I need an adapter for my electrical outlet to use it, but it's a fantastic light. I've got a bunch of different lights for hand stitching, and that's my all-time favorite. But anyway, that is my 2 craft rooms. And I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it gave you some inspiration for organizing your own craft rooms. And I will see you guys next Monday. Thanks so much. Bye.